Welcome back to I Did This Instead of Killing Myself, everyone, a stand-up comedy podcast based here in Astoria. Thanks for clicking on this episode. My name's David. It's the week of October 16, 2023. Our guest today, Mohammad Patel. All right, Mohammad, such a great dude. Very talented, very funny guy. He's been doing stand-up comedy 10 years. He moved to New York City this year from Cincinnati, Ohio, originally from Pakistan. In today's interview, I need to say a disclaimer because, like, it's funny. You know, when you do podcast interviews, like, they don't always go well. You know, sometimes you have rough and it's your fault, my fault. I want to say, like, this one was a little bit clunky, and sometimes, you know, I don't know. We've done so many of these, and, like, New York is crazy and hectic, and a lot of times I'm all over the place mentally, and sometimes, you know, just don't have your A game. So I want to up front say, like, it's a little bit clunky, and I don't know. I was in a weird mood. I think I was not the nicest host or even the most prepared in this. So I'm really selling this interview, but there still are a lot of fun moments. Part of the problem was, I think I was just off. And also, you know, politics came up. Mohammad is a socialist and I am not. And instead of just like letting things go, we got into like political debate, which is never good. Never good. Life is too short. And, you know, I'm center right. And, yeah. So we got a little bit of that. And Mohammed's a principled guy. So, you know, but I still very much enjoy his time. And I didn't want to ask, like, you know, it's a podcast. We're going to release the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, and maybe you'll find it entertaining, the fact that there's tension. And it's it's fine. And again, it's totally on me for this. And I love Mohammad to death. None of this is bad, but and even despite the tense moments, I think there are a lot of good ones in here too, and I think you'll still enjoy it. So as I said, we debate socialism versus capitalism, discuss Jerry Seinfeld's dating history. Mohammad gives some ideas because it was, you know, clunky at some points. I asked Mohammad for suggestions about how to improve the podcast. We talk about Gen Z. We talk about what happens when you say calm down to a woman. Never good when I've tried it. And more. And Mohammad is fantastic. Seriously, very funny guy on stage. He's getting booked around the city, and recommend definitely following Mohammad at his Instagram and checking out his stand-up. And, yeah, he's a great guy. So, you know, interesting interview. But I think you'll it's something. It's content. And I don't have a ton in the can recorded. So ready or not, here it is. But yeah, best dude, you know, he's a great guy. So I hope you enjoyed the interview. Not going to shout out the local South Carolina shows, but if you're a South Carolina listener, Greenville SC Comedy on Instagram. Fall for Greenville was this weekend. Sorry I missed that, man. I missed you guys down there. But follow Greenville SC Comedy on Instagram for details on local shows. There's so much coming up. By the way, Alexis was on the original intro that I recorded, but I'm doing another one to apologize about the content of the interview. But Alexis has a show this Wednesday at Secret Port in Bushwick at, I believe, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. But follow ASAP Angry on Instagram if you want to check her out. I'll probably tag along and be at that show. But anyway, that's it for the intro. Hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I hope you enjoy my interview with Mohammad Patel. Here it is. All right, it's going.
It's going.
Hello. Hi, welcome back to the show, Mohammad Patel. Hello.
Hi.
Is it going? It's going.
It's going, man.
God damn it.
What?
I don't know. I wanted it to be natural, but then the fucking, you know, memory card wasn't working. So now I feel like clunky. I wasn't expecting it to start recording.
Yeah, that's
Do you know how you start a conversation? It's mechanical. I feel like this is mechanical now.
Well, that's fine, man.
Are you good? Can you relax?
As much as I can, yeah.
You relaxed?
Yeah, man. It's actually kind of unnerving when people ask you to relax. It's actually like puts you on edge.
What's wrong with you? Yeah. Are you relaxed?
Yeah, I'm fine, dude.
It's like telling a woman to calm down. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
No, they calm right down. I'm good at it.
Do they? I doubt it. Right?
I'm good at calming them down.
You're good at calming them down?
Yeah, it's just like, shh, 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 shh.
Yeah, well, most girls I've told to calm down do not calm down when you say
Well, you
it.
can't just say calm down.
Mm-mm.
You gotta like say calming things.
Right. Yes. I know what calms you down, Mohammad.
What calms me down?
Vapes and liquor.
Dude, don't make me sound like a degenerate.
Yeah, I'm telling. Before the interview started, Mohammad was like, dude, you got a vape?
Mine's out.
He's out.
I'm dying.
And you're officially broke?
Let's not bring up my business
Yeah.
to the dozen
His
people
vape.
who watch this.
Dozen. It's 2 dozen.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy.
No. Thanks for coming, dude. I'm excited we're doing an interview. Thank you. This is good. Yeah.
Interview. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You got questions?
Yeah. You want me to ask you some questions?
Yeah, that's typically like part of an interview, right?
For sure. All right, I'll ask you some questions. So, where are you from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
That's right. Yeah, I knew that. Cincinnati. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're pretty tenured guy here, right?
Well, not in New York.
No. In terms of how many years doing comedy? 7, right?
No, too many.
Too many.
Like 10 almost.
Yeah. Do you hate it?
No, I mean, no. I like comedy. I enjoy doing comedy.
Yeah.
I hate it sometimes. I think that's okay.
Yeah. I remember my favorite joke of yours. Actually, do you care about burning jokes?
I don't think this counts as burning a joke.
But yeah, I don't know if you want to do them or anything, but your favorite part about 9/11?
Oh, yeah. That it made people meaner to my dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, like, that doesn't really... Dude, 9/11 jokes are weird in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, it happened here, I guess.
Right, yeah. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Do you think it's real?
Yeah.
I think
that part's real.
I think 9/11's real.
I think, yeah. Dude, I met a girl who didn't believe in the moon.
What?
Yeah, she didn't believe in the moon.
What did she say?
She said
the moon was.
The moon's not real. It's man-made.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was just like in the sky, like the Truman Show?
Yeah, I guess. I don't... Like, dude, here's the thing. I don't know. I didn't enjoy that conversation that much either.
Yeah.
Like, dude, she didn't believe in the moon. She said she only got a vaccine because her work made her.
Yeah.
And she voted for Eric Adams.
Okay. Nice. That's the first time I've heard of a fake moon belief is a conspiracy.
Yeah, man.
Fake moon, no vax.
Well, she is vaxxed, but she was forced to.
Forced to. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah. The moon landing. What nationality are you?
I am a U.S. citizen.
No. What nationality? What ethnicity?
Yeah, there we go.
Yes. Sorry. I didn't mean to be insensitive.
Pakistani. Yeah.
Pakistani.
It's not even being about insensitive. You just not use the wrong word.
Correct.
Dude.
Just not specific enough. Yeah.
Well, not even. Just not correct. You know.
Right.
Wrong.
Just wrong.
Yeah. Just wrong.
Incorrect.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pakistani. Yeah.
Pakistani. Okay. Gotcha. And first generation immigrants?
I moved over here myself.
You moved over here yourself?
Yeah, so first generation, yeah.
Okay. So are your folks still in Pakistan?
No, they're in America now.
They're in America now. Okay. And they're hanging out. They're in Cincy?
No, they moved to Iowa.
Iowa. Okay.
Yeah.
Midwest people.
Yeah.
So you've been here just a few months.
Yeah.
So what's your take? Midwest to New York City. How do you feel? Feel good?
Yeah, I mean, I think Cincy's better.
Cincy's better than New York?
Just like the people are kinder.
Sure.
Well, maybe not even kinder. Like,
yeah.
People, it's just like people are less. I don't know how to put it, man. Like, people are just friendlier there, I think. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Outgoing is maybe the right word.
Yeah. I agree.
I think like here it'd be exhausting to be as outgoing as you can be in Cincinnati, I think.
For sure. Yeah. And you're actually one of the most outgoing people I've ever talked to.
Yeah.
Or been around with.
Yeah, and I'm not
in the city. Yeah. Yeah, we're hanging out at Mike's or like we're on a subway. That's at any you you will make small talk with anyone.
Yeah, and I'll get them involved too.
You will. It's a lot, honestly.
I'm good at it.
It's a little too much sometimes.
But I'm good at it though.
You got.
Will you say? Will you not?
You are good at it.
Yeah.
It's. I think it's so shocking because nobody does it.
Yeah.
No one. You're the only. Yeah. And I think people are so shocked, and then you're pleasant enough.
Yeah.
So then they engage back with you.
I'm charming, charismatic.
I guess, yeah.
Handsome.
For a couple of stops. And then it might handsome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
handsome
sex
fellow.
appeal. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm approachable. That's
approachable. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the specifics of this thing that happened in Brooklyn that one night. Do you remember when there was like a fight over the guy's sneakers or something?
Yeah, that wasn't in Brooklyn, man. That was we were getting off the G. We were in Queens at that point.
Were we? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
It's good to remember
Queens,
the specifics. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, you got to pick your spots because I'm pretty sure you almost fought that guy.
I didn't. I calmed that guy down, and you're wrong.
You were drunk, dude.
I was not drunk.
A little buzzed.
I was fine, dude.
Yeah, I was praying I wasn't gonna get fucking.
Yeah, dude. No, I calmed that guy down. You're just fucking so scared of any angry minority. You don't know the difference. Yeah,
right.
That's fucked. No, I can tell when a guy's calming down. You cannot. You can't turn that fear off in you.
No. I mean, I think my fear... I don't know. I mean, yeah.
That guy had calmed down. That guy had calmed down.
What was he upset about? Because you complimented his sneakers?
No, man. That's not
and
what
he thought you were being sarcastic?
And that's not what he was upset about, man. He was upset about, like, somebody bumped into him, and then he thought I knew that guy. Right. And then I calmed him down by complimenting his sneakers. And then he got talking about my sneakers.
I see.
It was a fucking de-escalation.
Right.
And you're such a scared little bitch.
No. I mean, to me, I don't know. It was like
the worst, like.
Yeah. I mean, you got to assume the worst.
Well, dude, in your mind, there was no capability of that guy calming down, and I saw it.
In my mind, the only capability of what would happen was a violent outburst. By not you, but by that guy.
Yeah, and he calmed down.
And I was like, because I knew you were gonna, but yeah.
No, but he calmed down. He was fine, dude. You just gotta think better at people, dude.
No, I do.
You didn't in that moment.
Well, I thought
you do in theory. I
thought he wasn't gonna understand your sincere compliment about the sneakers.
And he did.
I thought he was gonna think you were fucking with him because you were like, dude, I love your sneakers, bro. He's like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna fuck you up.
And he didn't. And he didn't fuck me up.
No. So it ended up being fine.
Yeah.
But pros and cons to being social on the subway.
I don't see any cons yet, man. I calmed that guy down, and he was already angry. I didn't make him angry. Mm-hmm. He was already angry, and I calmed him down. That is not a con to me.
Yeah.
The fear of getting in an altercation was considered a con. You didn't even think about the fact that we stopped an altercation.
Yeah. Well, yeah, ever since I stopped drinking, I've been very afraid, and and what you weren't too bad, but it was like, I've been like, if it's late and there's like people drinking and it's out on a street setting, I'm like ultra pussy. Like I will like run away or steer clear if there's any sort of like even conversation really.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, I cannot relate to that. I cannot relate to that at all, actually. No.
Because you still like to drink. That's fine, though.
I mean, that's whatever.
Drinking's fun as shit. I just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I'm better at it.
Yeah.
Very good at it. But I don't know, man. No,
How old are you now?
28.
28. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't quit drinking until like 31.
Yeah.
So.
No, but like but like... I don't think I was drunk at that moment.
No, you weren't.
I really do not think I was.
No, you weren't. It was I was probably being a little extra paranoid. But yeah. It wasn't gnarly. What train was that?
That was the G train, I think.
The G train. And is that the gray one?
Gray?
The circle is gray?
No,
for
it's
the
green.
G? It's green. Okay. Yeah.
I believe the L is gray.
Okay. I gotcha. All right, Mohammad. Well, let's talk about some other stuff. So,
it's Mohammad. You say Mohammad, it's Mohammad.
It's spelled with a U?
Right? No, it's with an O.
Oh, it is? Oh, I'm an idiot. I just thought it was spelled with a U.
It's kind of both, man. It doesn't really like it's Mohammad though.
Is it spelled with a U in any sort of context?
They translated my birth certificate and then it got changed to a U. But
so I'm right on your birth certificate.
But it's not pronounced Moo. It's never pronounced Moo.
But it spelled that.
No, it's not a long U. How would it be a long U?
But is it spelled with a U?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean.
Oh yeah, see, yeah. But I would never. I pronounced it wrong.
Yeah, man. That's like me saying David.
Sure, yeah. You can call me David.
But you're wrong. You're wrong in my case. It's never Muhammad.
Okay.
It's Mohammed or Muhammad.
Okay.
Not Muhammad.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Are you mad?
No.
No, it's fine, dude. It's fine.
I'm not mad about the mispronunciation. I'm mad about the fucking persistence to be wrong.
Oh no! Well, I was I guess more excited that I had spelled your contact right in my phone as M. It's MU.
I don't present it that way. It's just that's what's on my paperwork now. I spelled it MO, and until they translated my birth certificate, it was always MO.
Okay, gotcha. MO. Okay, so if I have it as MU, it's not wrong.
Dude, do whatever. Just don't fucking pronounce me Muhammad.
Mohammed.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to put a damper on the...
No, it's fine, dude.
This is the first time this has ever happened.
This is the first time anybody's disagreed with you on your podcast? Or like
gotten mad at me?
I cannot believe that's true. Who are you having on this podcast?
My friends.
Your friends don't like get frustrated?
Not legitimately.
Yeah, and I'm not legitimately.
Yeah, this is going great. This is interesting. I've never had like the mood change like this. It's good. Looking for anything to freshen up the podcast content, you know? Because the goal is
what
just
is the mood normally?
It's just positive, just whatever, having fun.
This is fun.
It's you still have fun? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, with this podcast, we've done it for at least 100. This will be like episode 127 or something.
Yeah, the best number.
Yeah, the best number. You got the yeah. So the goal is to just keep it going, really.
The conversation, or
yeah,
the podcast,
both. Because if no words get spoken, the podcast is over.
All right.
I think it's kind of funny on podcasts, like people somehow continue to say words. Yeah. Like that's the only thing that makes it something is that words are being spoken into the microphone and it doesn't stop. So like quality doesn't matter. This still is a show and it's still going as long as I don't stop saying words.
Yeah, but quality does matter to a degree, I guess.
Does it?
I mean, in so much as yes. I mean, quality isn't what facilitates it being or not being.
Yeah.
But it does affect its like state of being.
It does. Although, would you agree that it's hard to produce moments of quality consistently, like ding, 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 all the time?
Yeah. Well, I don't understand.
So I guess my point is keeping it going. It has to be kept going for moments of quality to appear. So, at least keeping it going, something might happen of quality.
I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I think you could be doing more than just keeping it going to spark moments of quality.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. Got any ideas? What should we do?
What you're asking me for feedback on your podcast right now?
Sure. Well, no, I mean,
you could ask better questions.
I don't really want to ask questions right now.
Okay, but you understand that's like part of being a host?
I do, Mohammad.
Thank you.
I do. I understand. I don't like it to get too formulaic, though. I like to just, what do you think of that dartboard, Mohammad? Are you a big dart player? For those of you watching, there's a dartboard behind the light on the right side of the room.
Yeah, that dartboard looks like it has not been used much.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see that many holes in it, dude.
Dude, there's tons of holes. Although it's not from us. We got that at a Goodwill in South Carolina, and it was in the junk pile.
Nice.
It's an activity. It's a fun podcast thing.
Playing darts on a podcast?
Yeah, dude. They get loosened up and stuff.
Have you played darts in this podcast?
No, but it's just in the room. So we could.
In theory,
What about that? What about that? We could play darts and have a reaction video of like, okay, who's good at darts? Like, is that quality content? If we had 2 cameras set up and one person was throwing darts and one person was watching and you could see him competing.
Man, you're asking the wrong person.
That Twitch is a thing. People just sit and watch people play video games.
Right. I don't know, man. You could introduce more elements of chaos.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you could like let a rat loose in here.
Did you expect me to do that? Jesus Christ. All right. Wait, I think that... Okay, yeah, that's not...
A little bit.
That's water. It's water. Thank God. Nobody's worried. That's not enough chaos. Yeah, elements of chaos. Yeah, could do that. I think I definitely do need to up the quality of the refreshments for people.
I mean, sure.
So you're like, anything with fizz. I was like, no, we got water. Is it cold? No.
Do you have ice?
Do you have ice? No.
Is the room going to be
I was like, come on. I'm poor just like you.
Yeah, that's not a poverty thing.
No, you're like, yeah, ice is not a poverty thing.
And also, like, is the room going to be fucking warm?
Yeah, and we're not opening the window.
No, we're not opening the window.
We're not opening up the window.
There's no cold
right.
anything. It's
you're going to enjoy your time in here. We are here. We're doing this thing. You said you would.
I sure
and
did.
We're publishing this. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if this is bad, awkward, whatever. Hey, if you were going to start a podcast, what would yours be about?
I don't know, man. I don't have a podcast right now. I have like several hours recorded of me interviewing people about like something terrible they did.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all horrible.
No, it's called I'm So Sorry. It's something they're apologetic about.
Oh, so it's not like
something
blackmail. Really bad?
No, I mean it's what they're willing to share.
Well, right. It's like I'm confessing murders and fucking.
There's at least one war crime on there.
Oh my God, that's provocative, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Mohammad, what's the worst thing you've ever done?
What's the worst thing I've ever done?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not that bad of a person.
You could have said this podcast.
No, sure. I mean, like,
I was teed you up. No, I'm just kidding. What's the worst thing you've ever done?
The worst thing I've ever done, man. I don't know. I robbed a guy. Wait, no, I'm not gonna admit that.
You robbed a guy?
Allegedly.
But you just said you did. So.
Right. Hypothetically, I
did. Okay. Why?
He was being a douchebag.
Yeah. See? Dude, this fight on the subway could have erupted, bro.
No, but this is different. This was a white guy. He was hammered and like we needed to get him an Uber home.
Right.
And everybody was like, what's your address? He wouldn't tell anybody his address. So I grabbed his wallet, got the address, and then I took some money out of there.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
That was like,
allegedly. Allegedly.
Right. Allegedly. I mean, you did rob him, but.
No, allegedly. If I were to rob a man.
No, but it is okay to, that's like the fee for him being a drunk asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't going to know. He could never prosecute. He would never know where the money went.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was drunk. You can rob drunk people. How about that? I've been robbed as a drunk person, and I don't even feel bad. Like, I got robbed in Atlanta by 2 black women. They took all my credit cards. I woke up. I didn't know where they were.
Did they spend much on them?
Yeah. Thousands of dollars.
I mean, it all got refunded,
At
right?
Best Guy, and yeah, I got refunded.
What is Best Guy?
Best Buy?
Best Buy.
Best Guy. It's a new electronics store.
Yeah.
Best Guy. No, but because I was drunk, I didn't feel like bad for myself that I got robbed. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're off the hook for robbing that guy.
Allegedly.
That you just, yeah, who cares, right? You ever kill any animals?
No, have you?
Yeah.
What animal did you kill?
Field mice.
Oh yeah, I've never killed a mammal. How about that? I've killed bugs.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously bugs.
Yeah.
Dude, the mice I thought they were going to come into the house, and they were like in the field behind our house at the time. There was like a normal yard, and then they came up into the yard, and they came up like on the steps, and we were trying to keep them from getting into the house. So we took a shovel and killed them.
And you did that yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like leave out its body as an example for the other mice?
No. No, but after I killed like the fourth one, I started to feel really guilty.
It took 4 of them?
Right. But then I saw the other family member, and I was like, now I have to kill them because they'll be sad that so I might as well just finish the job, you know?
Man, that's why God took your hair.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I've never.
No, that's a good thing because that reminds me of like one of your punchlines that will burn. You know, if you don't think this is burning, like, yeah, I'm a bad boy.
Yeah,
be less bad.
Right.
Yeah, this is a joke Mohammad does that is very funny. I like that joke better than the 9/11 joke, actually.
I have several good jokes.
Right, very good, very fucking funny. But anyway, I killed some field mice. That's probably the worst thing I've ever done.
All right.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just not that malicious of a person, really.
Yeah. It's good.
I kind of stick to my morals, typically, you know.
Right. Yes, you believe in morals.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And miracles.
And miracles?
You sexy thing.
Sexy thing? Yeah. That's riffing. Dude, this is quality. This is good content.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, this is going up on Patreon.
This is the...
Oh, dude, do you want me to read an ad?
Yeah, read an ad for, I don't know, your shirt.
No, I have a sponsor, actually.
You have a real sponsor for your comedy?
Well, just if I go on podcasts, I'm supposed to like read.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
You're bullshitting me. What is this?
I did this instead of killing myself. Is brought to you by Lonely Boy Rifles. Are you a man whose value isn't understood in modern society? Get yourself a Lonely Boy rifle, and then everyone will listen.
Is this a joke? Is that a thing?
Lonely Boy rifles are made by incels for incels.
Yeah.
So you know that every gram is made by with the frustration of 1,000 lonesome stars.
I think this is real. Click on the link and get yourself a Lonely Boy.
They make excellent birthday presents for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lonely Boy Rifles. She'll have to love you now.
Did you write that, Mohammad?
No.
Mohammad.
Somebody wrote that. I don't know who wrote that.
Okay. Check out Lonely Boy Rifles.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's a real sponsor. It's real. Dude, we've never had sponsors on this show. I'm very sad about it.
Really?
Every time I tried to get a sponsor of like a skincare company.
Right.
Yeah. And they wouldn't.
Why?
They didn't. Well, they said it's not the right partnership for us. I messaged them on Instagram. They actually replied.
That's funny.
It was what was the name of the fucking skincare routine?
Well, you might get sued if you do that.
What do you mean?
Bring them up on here.
Well, are you burning jokes or am I getting sued? Because like, there's either nobody watching or there's. You think I'll get sued?
You could. I mean, like possibly.
I don't think so.
All right. Yeah. Then you know what? Be reckless.
I can't remember. I'm just kidding. I can't remember what the name of the company was anyway. Oh, let's talk about hair transplants.
I don't want to. I told you.
I know you don't want to.
I told you they make my skin crawl.
Does this make you uncomfortable?
Not too bad, but when it's like fresh, dude. Like, have you ever been to Istanbul? They're everywhere.
Yeah. So you're talking about doing the hair transplants in Istanbul. Yeah. I got mine in Manhattan. Yeah, you made me feel real, like, kind of like, you know, it may have been a mistake.
Nah, you're fine.
Like it's cheaper in Istanbul, and they might be better at it in Istanbul.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
How much did this cost you?
I don't know if I want to say. People can Google. It was 1,600 grafts. So that means. Do you want to see the back? Wow.
No.
Do you want to see the back?
No, do not show me that, dude. I will walk.
You'll walk?
I will walk.
Dude, It's not even that bad, dude. Just look.
No, dude, I'm asking you. Please don't.
Just
Please don't. I get skin crawlies, dude. I don't like fucking shit like this.
all right. It's away.
Promise?
Yeah. I'm just kidding, dude. It's fine.
I don't trust you anymore, Dan.
All it is a rectangle that's shaved down.
Oh, there's no like stitches?
No. No, it wasn't. It's FUE, so it's follicular unit extraction, which means they take out each follicle one at a time.
From the back of your head?
Yeah.
I thought they got it from your pubes and shit.
No, they like, it's like mowing the grass where they like cut a huge rectangle, and then the follicular unit extraction piece of it is like there's a robot that goes and grabs it.
Were you conscious for this?
Yeah, the whole time.
Did it hurt?
Fuck yeah, it's real painful. Yeah.
Did you ask if they could knock you out or they can't?
No, they don't. I mean, it wasn't that painful.
Was this a real doctor?
Yeah.
Did you just go to Chinatown and
yeah. Because the Chinese aren't real doctors.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Mom, no, but no, he was a white guy, white doctor.
Gross.
I trusted him.
You would.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, white doctor, and he it's follicular unit extraction. There's a robot arm that's like over, the back, and you're numb for it. So like your scalp is numb and the back is numb, but it's kind of like if you go to the dentist where like you have to have work done, like wisdom teeth or like a tooth pulled, they'll numb it, but it still kind of hurts.
They'll knock you out for wisdom teeth sometimes.
Yeah, they guess. Or they'll give you laughing gas. They give you laughing gas for the hair transplant too. Because when they first inject you with needles to like numb the area, the needle poke's going to hurt. So they need to like give you like laughing gas to inhale so that at least that part. But yeah, it's very painful. Like, because you can tell like it's gradually wearing off throughout the procedure. So like every once in a while he'd be like, and then he'll be like, oh, I'll numb that area up real quick. But it's a whole lot of like injecting, numbing. And it's 1,600 grafts. So it's basically like over 1,000 times of like poking you in the back.
Are you going to do more at some point?
Maybe. I might have to. I don't know. It's hard to go bald.
Yeah.
Pakistani hairline. You're looking fucking good forever. Very jealous.
I'm looking up how much this costs, and I'm telling the people.
All right.
Here.
Dude, I'm going to find out I got ripped off. Because you're going to say... I'm worried what it's going to show you.
6,600.
Fuck.
50.
I got ripped off.
Plus, but there's a plus.
Yeah, I paid more.
And that's FUT. I don't know what you got. Is that what you got?
FUE, follicular unit extraction. And they used a robot. So that's why it's more. All right, it was 11. 11. It's $11,000. Yes.
Jesus, man.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
I've never had $11,000.
You haven't? Yeah, dude. I have a lot of money. It's just saved. I was a big saver, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not likable to say you have money, but I do.
It's not likable to pretend that you don't either.
All right, fine. I have money. I don't pretend that I don't. I have money, dude. It's fine.
Hey, give it up for fucking David, everybody.
Give it up for having money, dude.
He's doing it.
Give it up for Mohammad. It's a great hairline. He's broke as fuck, but he's got a good hairline.
I'm surviving, man. I'm a survivor. I know struggle. I know struggle, baby.
You know struggle?
I know.
What was the hardest thing you ever had to overcome, Mohammad?
I was in a coma for 5 days, and I had to
Holy
learn how to
fuck.
walk and talk and write and read. Not read. I still had all my cognitive abilities.
Yeah.
But I lost all my motor skills when I was 7.
Holy shit.
I had a stutter for I still technically have a stutter, but like.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So probably that.
Wow. So,
Well, you asked that question, man.
I did. I didn't really have a follow-up. The stutter? How long did you stutter for?
Consistently until I was 17.
On which words? Like,
almost all of them. But
almost all words?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have one at all anymore.
I do, but it's I cover it pretty well.
Okay. It's just like finishing thoughts or something? Like
something like that, man.
Yeah.
It's just like I project when I speak. It's harder to stutter when you're pushing air out.
How do you fix a stutter? Is it just training?
It's speech therapy. It's speech therapy. A lot of that. Yeah.
Okay. And you just practice like different exercises of like not where you would otherwise and not.
Yeah. Well, you learn tricks like you enunciate some words. You pronounce things a certain way sometimes. The biggest thing is projecting your voice.
Projecting your voice.
For me, that works.
Okay. Because if you're just quietly. Yeah. That's interesting. I find that too sometimes with like you'll say more words than you need to if you're not enunciating and projecting. Is that kind of the idea? Projecting your voice?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, I was about to make a comparison with stand-up because it feels like sometimes, I don't know if you have this with stand-up where you'll have a joke and you're not really confident in it yet. Mm-hmm. So you'll kind of trail off as you're finishing the point instead of enunciating.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you'll add a lot of extra words. It'll kind of even sound like you're stuttering out the last bit of what you were supposed to say.
Yeah, but I write my jokes.
I know.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about that too, actually, your writing method.
Yeah, man. Well, I write out every word and then I re-edit and I'm very specific with words and shit, man. I think that's very important. And it seems like people less and less are giving a shit about that now.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're writing. If you've never seen Mohammed's notebook, it is insane. It's like tiny cursive writing, and every word is written out. And then I noticed beneath it, you had the music notes of the beats of each.
Yeah, just
the syllables
the beat
of
every
line.
syllable. Yeah,
yeah. It was the most like organized joke thing I've ever seen. It was crazy.
Yeah, man, and that helps with the stutter too, just to have the beats in your head and shit.
Yeah.
The pauses, all that shit,
Right. But it's great because those polished bits, when you hit them and enunciate them how you do, they kill.
Yeah, and
they kill.
Thank you.
No, I'm serious. Yeah, no problem.
What are you saying? You've never?
I don't know. I was gonna say I've never written that way, and in terms of the precision of the wording.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a bit feel like that. To me, I kind of have to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's evolving. You've done stand-up longer than me, but I also like kind of have to rely on the conversational nature of it for it to work.
Right.
But yeah, I like those bits. That made me. I made a note in my notebook one time too because I saw your notebook. I was like, try writing in cursive, and also try writing by hand. I've since gone back to the computer.
Yeah, I can't write by computer, man.
Yeah,
I can edit on computer sometimes, but I can't. Like, it's very hard for me to write out ideas on computers.
Yeah. I have to do it because that's just how I.
For me, you don't sit with the idea long enough if you type it up. I like the time spent thinking about every word. When you write it out,
For sure, that makes sense. I think. Yeah. I won't start with nothing on the computer. I'll usually start with whatever idea I wrote down when I thought of it out in the world, and then I'll type it out long form. But anyway, writing techniques, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
No, it's important, and I think I don't know. I have a very unique voice to myself. I don't think I sound like anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally agree. It's very. Yeah. It's quirky. When you're on stage, it's quirky. And because you're so precise with your words, you don't have extra shit that's distracting from what you're about to do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people are hanging on with the next word because you're just yeah.
Because I have I write it that way too, man.
Right.
I write my jokes kind of like an essay where you're supposed to keep the idea going into the next sentence, the next paragraph, the next,
right
section.
Right.
So the ideas stay throughout the lines,
Yeah, for sure. There's something to be said for that too, because I feel like I do this too, and sometimes when you're feeling insecure on stage, you'll say extra words just to engage the audience, or maybe you'll say something self-deprecating or say something stupid about the room. I kind of appreciate how you will just do the fucking joke. I don't. You know what I mean?
Well,
and you'll just let your body language
express all that other shit.
Express all the other shit. Yeah, because you don't have to say anything. You don't. You don't have to say shit. But I've kind of, I'm definitely guilty of word vomiting.
Having what you're gonna do in your head lets you be looser when you do go off script. Gives you more freedom then.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I try to have like the core ideas I want to say at least in my head. But I actually, lately I'm trying to just not think about what I'm doing.
Disassociate. Okay.
Before I go up, like say it in my head a few times, like an hour before, but then right before, just not think anything. You know what I mean? Just letting your mind go, and then
for sure, yeah.
So that way you can be free in and out. What do you think of that little theory?
I don't know, man. It's just kind of like second nature to me now. I just like
you're just a pro.
I'm not. I wouldn't say that, man.
Yeah.
I don't get paid enough to do this to say I'm pro.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite thing about New York so far?
My favorite thing about New York so far?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I like the train. As frustrating as it is, I like not needing a car.
Yeah. The train.
Yeah, and I've met some cool people out here, man. I don't know, man. It does a lot of times feel like a playground for the fucking rich. A lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, New York feels like that, man.
You hate the rich?
Yeah, man. I fucking hate the rich. No, man. Well, there's a lot of useless fucking rich people out here.
Yeah.
Just living off mommy and daddy's money.
Yeah.
But don't make anything. They're just consumers. They're good consumers.
Right. Where do you see that?
Manhattan.
Which part? Like the lower...
all over the fucking island, dude.
Yeah?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I guess, kind of doesn't add up. Because you see kids, walking around. They look like they're like 16 years old. And they're... just in Manhattan dressed to the nines. I'm like, yeah, that is mommy and daddy.
I mean, that's in Brooklyn too, man.
Brooklyn as well.
Yeah.
I didn't really notice. There's somebody had a joke the other day that was really funny, and it was about how his favorite part about riding the subway to Queens is watching all the attractive people get off. And it's pretty true. It definitely gets very blue collar when you get out in Queens.
Oh yeah, that's also a weird stance for him to have. It's watching all the white people.
He's from
get off,
Queens,
Yeah. It's also watching a lot of the white people just fucking go off and
this guy's white too.
Yeah,
Severin. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is like watching a lot of white people.
Yeah, man. It's like
it's definitely poor out here. I love the poor. Yeah.
Man, don't call them the poor. Don't call us the poor. The working class, man.
The working class. I love the working class.
It still sounds wrong when you say it.
Did you vote for Bernie Sanders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not?
No.
Who'd you vote for?
Trump?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
You're not kidding. Both times.
Oh, yeah. Twice the second time. No, I didn't vote twice for him.
You voted for him once, though.
Yeah, each time.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, we don't have to get political on here.
No. I need to know this about you. You support Trump. You're a Republican?
I'm not that political.
Right, but that's a dumb thing. Like, here's the thing, man.
But it's funny just saying who you voted for is political.
Well, life is fucking political, man. Existence is political.
I don't care that much either way. But I did vote for him.
Yeah. Do you not like immigrants? Do you hate them?
No. I love immigrants.
Well, then you did it wrong, bud.
No, I don't think so. Trump is, immigrants are allowed. Legally. It was just legal immigration versus illegal.
Right, but he's making it harder for the legal immigration.
No, he just wanted to make illegal immigration harder.
Yeah, and you don't care for those people?
No, I do. Of course I do. Yeah. He just wanted to make it harder to get in, I think. That's what I heard. But anyway. Dude. Yeah. Did you have any other question? Why? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, why?
Why? My favorite thing was when he first got into the race, and
about the Mexicans being rapists and
no, not that. The debates with the primary Republicans, because I saw that they didn't know how to they didn't know how to argue with him, and I thought it was the most funny thing to see the politicians.
But time out, you voted in South Carolina, right?
No, this time I was in Georgia.
Oh fuck, that's a swing state too.
Yeah, I was in Atlanta. Yeah, but no, I honestly, the first time I liked him was when he made all of the other Republicans pee down their legs, and he couldn't. He was just all the Republicans I hated, didn't like him. So I was like, this guy is at least fucking shit up. And then I saw everybody panic about him. And I was like, dude, these people that are panicking are afraid of losing their power. They're not actually they don't actually think he's bad. They think he's gonna take control from them. And
man, you do not hang out with many people of color, do you?
Yeah, I do. We're hanging out.
Well, we are, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. I just remember how
I know a lot of people of color that see it that way.
They're fucking scared, man, and they didn't have any fucking power. A lot of people in my family and shit.
No, to be fair, the provocative rhetoric was kind of bullshit. I didn't like that. Because he would do shit to get a rise out of the media, and I could see how that could be taken fearfully. But I don't know.
I don't know, man. Are you anti-abortion? Because he did fuck that up for everybody.
Well, he didn't do anything.
He appointed the judges that did that.
Right.
You think his hands are clean of that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about abortion, but I don't know. It went back to the States, and you can still get abortions. So, am I making your head explode, Mohammad? I just assumed everybody believed the same thing. Hey, listen, it's okay, dude. I don't, yeah.
Whatever,
Do you
man.
not like me anymore?
No, you're fine.
I just didn't like. I don't like normal politicians, and I felt like he was a disruptive.
I like Bernie Sanders for that same reason.
Right.
But
he was like Bernie. He was like Bernie.
I would say
populism.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
there's a positive popular. There's doing something for the people versus using the people. There's two different things.
Yeah, but I think there's different paradigms that you got to be careful of applying too broadly. I don't think every Trump supporter is stupid.
No,
But also, or we're getting taken advantage of by the first time around there's a lot of trolling with it. There was a lot of this is bad. People are freaking out, and that's what's fun about it. People are like, oh my god, and we're like, no, it's not really. Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't love Biden though. That's fine.
Me neither.
I didn't vote for him. I voted Green Party.
Green Party?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I'm an
Who's the
actual
Green Party candidate?
Hawkins.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
And now that I'm voting in New York, I'll probably vote Green Party again because it does not matter.
Yeah. New York will go blue no matter what.
I don't like them, but I'm an actual fucking socialist,
Yeah, that's right.
I have actual.
We should talk about this because we definitely ideologically don't see the same.
Well, it sounds like ideologically you don't see anything.
I mean, that sounds kind of judgmental.
That's what you just said. You said you don't care about politics.
No, I see. I do see. I have opinions on something.
Oh, you're just scared to share them.
I mean, I don't get too caught up in voicing them because I don't think it could change much. But I really what I hate is when people get in terms of an activist mode so much so that they can't connect with other people. You know what I mean?
Sure.
When it gets really extreme and people just shout past each other. I don't like that.
I don't know, man. I have pretty extreme politics, but I can still connect with people.
Yeah, sure. But the thing I like about being center right is that sometimes
everything works out for you at the end.
No, it's that you can't even say your opinion because it's taboo to say your opinion. It's been so shamed. Center right people can't even say it out loud, and then liberal people are surprised when you say something out loud. They're like, "Oh my god, I didn't think anybody thought that anymore." Well,
I don't know, man. I think your opinion has been voiced ever since Ronald. Dude, the fucking Democrats are pretty much a center right. What the hell are you talking about?
Democrats from the '90s are center right today. I think.
Yeah.
So I'm like a '90s Democrat by some standards.
Guess what? They're still in fucking power.
Who?
Joe Biden was a Democrat in the 90s. He still has those ideologies.
Right, I know. I don't like.
He's just center right.
Right, exactly.
That's
I think we agree on this, Mohammad.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He is. Though.
No, he's not. Not by his policies today, because he's having to appease the mainstream left Democrats today.
There's not a mainstream left Democrat. The mainstream Democrats are just to the center, man. Like fucking Dianne Feinstein and shit.
Rest in peace.
Fucking
Dianne
die,
Feinstein.
bitch.
Oh, you don't like her?
No.
I mean, I didn't like her policies, but some people on the right were being really mean. They're like, I hope she burns in hell. I was like, dude, Dianne Feinstein? Dude, come on. She's a person.
Sure.
See, I'm going to defend Democrat. There you go.
I don't know, man.
But
I just don't like Bush and Obama. I don't think we're that different. I think
correct. I hate both of them. I don't hate Obama. I don't hate Bush, although Bush is very annoying.
I don't know, man. He started 2 fucking wars.
Exactly, dude. I did not like that about him. See, we agree on a lot of the same stuff.
Right. It's just
Trump didn't start any new wars.
No, he didn't.
And
he could have, though. Like, the thing is, he could have fucking triggered somebody to fucking drop a nuke, and that would have been the end of days.
Right, but
that's why you don't want to troll as a president.
No, I know, but my theory is you do want to troll as a president, because if you troll, then you come across as insane to every other dictator, and they can't fuck with you because they truly don't know what you're going to do.
Right, man. I just think
the illusion of insanity is creates safety.
My big thing is that, man, I just think people need more help than is out there right now for people. It's hard for fucking people to fucking pull themselves
more help
out.
Like financially and with the government. You mean
maybe
like,
not?
Is that what
maybe not directly financially.
I'm clarifying. I'm just
maybe not directly financially, but like fucking healthcare. Like that's the big thing for so many people. If that wasn't no fucking worry for anybody, we could just be more productive about a lot more things. You know,
healthcare's a mess. It's complicated.
I mean, it costs more now than if we just paid for everything. You know that?
Right.
Because of the system we've created.
Right. And you can't like unwind it. And I think it's because it's so regulated. I think that's a big, and the drug companies and the medical equipment companies are tied in with
insurance
with
companies
the regulators
and the insurance.
Yeah, they're in it together. So they're writing shit to be more expensive in the name of safety or whatever. When there's so many steps, it's just an inefficient fucking market. Do you know only thing that gets...
I think every market is either inefficient or exploitative.
No, it's not. Technology, well, like the cost of TVs, flat screen TVs, goes down over time. How is it different than healthcare? It's because it's not regulated.
I mean, sure, but like the labor should be fucking regulated.
Well, labor's a whole thing.
Because people don't get raises over time. That's why you get what I'm saying?
Well, that's the socialist element. That's the socialist angle. Yeah.
Well, but people should get raises over time to match inflation. You don't think that?
Well, there's no should. There's like what can happen to me. What should. You know what I mean? It's like what is. Like there should be a hot woman on my lap right now. You know what I mean?
I don't think you've deserved it.
But there's not. I think so. I think so. There should be a hot pizza right in front of us that we could eat. That'd be great.
No, I'm not that
But
hungry.
there's not. We got to go buy the pizza.
I mean,
or we got to sacrifice for whatever.
I mean, that's fine. What I'm saying is like...
I hear you.
People should be able to work 40 hours and afford to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fucked.
Yeah. For sure. There's the...
and neither of the fucking mainstream parties give a shit about that, really.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so complicated. It's so complicated.
We make it more so than what it needs to be.
We're yeah. I don't know if we want to talk about policy, but we're 30 trillion in debt as a nation, so we don't have money to give to people. The more money we print, the more expensive shit gets. That's why everything's so fucking expensive.
Yeah, man, but you don't need to fucking just... That's not the only way to fucking get money.
We got to get out of inflation. We got to raise taxes.
Yeah.
We got to raise taxes.
You got to raise taxes, especially on the fucking...
pay off our debt.
Definitely on the wealthy.
Well, you have to, because they're the ones that produce the biggest tax base. So you got to raise taxes. This is what we'll do for 2024. Raise taxes on the rich, pay off our national debt, cut a bunch of bullshit federal programs.
Like what? Like, give me an example.
Cut the FDA, cut the EPA,
time
cut
out.
education, cut NASA. Who gives a fuck?
Wait, time out. Why education, though? I think we need education.
Because it's doing a bad job?
So you think...
Privatize education.
No, fuck that, man. That sounds like...
Privatize education.
Did you go to a private school?
No. I went to a public school.
Right. I think you need to...
Let the shitty schools die.
I think you need to fund them better, man. I disagree with that.
Fund them better?
Yeah.
What is that going to do?
It's going to encourage...
It's just going to have the same bad incentives.
I think it's just going to encourage more capable people being teachers.
Yeah. But they could also, if it was privatized, or people were allowed to like go to... Actually, how is that today? Can you send your kid... You can send your kid to a different district, right? Like, you don't have to send your kid to the same school in the neighborhood you live in.
I don't know, man. I don't talk to many teenagers.
Yeah, and I don't have kids. This is a good question. If there's any parents still listening, I think a lot of people probably tuned out by now. But that's okay. If they're... I would be curious if you were allowed to send your kid to, like, a different area than where you are living. So, if there was a shitty school in your neighborhood, you wouldn't have to send your kid to that shitty school.
I think it's district to district if you're allowed to do that, you know?
Yeah, but it would be better if they had the freedom to like move and pick. So then the bad schools would go out of business and the good schools. And if you had to pay your own money to go to that school, then you'd be able to be like, I'm not sending my kid to that school. It's fucking shitty.
No, dude,
I'm gonna use
that sounds
my money.
ridiculous, though. Like,
why does it sound ridiculous?
Because then the people with the money are the ones who are going to be able to afford a good education.
Well, sure. There has to be. Yeah, that's why. That's the one. I was trying to make a libertarian argument just now.
Dude, all libertarian arguments fall apart if you just think on them a little bit longer.
That's a straw man thing to say. It's just a blanket statement. It's like trickle down economics isn't a thing that's been established. But you're making a caricature and then making a broad statement. I'm sure there's libertarian arguments that have some, Come on, right?
Sure. We'll say hypothetically there might be. I've not come across one yet, but all right.
Oh, I'm just saying about the public education thing. It is a fair point that, like, yeah, we don't want it to be totally, like...
Dude, education is good.
Because there should be, like, a common education. Do you think there should be a common education across all... Maybe that's a better question. Do you think there should be a common education across all people?
Yes.
Like, so we know our story as a country?
I mean, more than just knowing our fucking story as a country. That's not the...
Because I think nationalism gets a bad rap. You know what I mean? Because it used to be when we were kids, like, you could be like, there's good shit about America. Now, everything is like, America's the devil, and, like, everything we did was bad.
I think that's a straw man argument.
No, but that's what a lot of people are saying. There's not... I remember when I was a kid, it was like, yeah, like, World War II, America was brave, and we helped defeat Nazis. And that was, like, talked about. And, like, America, like, there's pride of being, like, a good country. But now there's, like, a big focus on all the negative elements.
Yeah, man, because we didn't acknowledge those for a very long time.
I understand.
We have to get through all of that, too. You get that? You get what I'm saying?
But I don't see anything getting through it. I don't see both things being said. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much more on the negative. So,
right,
like,
man,
do you think there's going to time...
Time out, because we did a lot of negative things, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also did a lot of positive things.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, it's one of the most, dominant, like, I don't know, one of the wealthiest, most badass countries ever.
Yeah, man, but the wealth stays in the hands of the few.
No, it doesn't.
It does, though.
The whole idea of America was you could make it on your own. That was like Manifest Destiny and shit.
Manifest Destiny
That was like
about
it was a country.
That's not what
it was
Manifest
country
Destiny was about, man.
Immigrants coming to America and to be like, I'm gonna make something.
That is not
myself.
what Manifest Destiny is, though.
What is Manifest Destiny?
Manifest Destiny
I got that wrong?
is going out west to conquer the land from the savages.
Oh, well, that's if you want to look at it like that.
I mean, that's what happened.
There's also a positive element to it of like the having adventure and creating a life for yourself, and it's what all of the businesses in America are based on. Small businesses, right?
Sure.
I mean, there is a negative element. I see the negative element of like, yeah, we fucking displaced, Native Americans. That's awful. But there's also like, to me, like both should still be visible.
You know what that's called?
What?
Looking at both sides.
Right, but
that's called the dialectic.
Do
you know who came up with the dialectic?
No.
Karl Marx.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you could have some good ideas.
We had a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I guess my thought was like the pride about certain things of being American is gone. Well, it's so much so that like it's like I felt nervous even saying the words American pride a little bit, saying that out loud into a microphone.
Well, man, let me just say this, man.
Because of how much the culture has like shifted to be nervous about that.
Well, it's just like a lot of
like
people,
white guilt and
a lot of people were not given those opportunities you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it's just important, and they don't feel like that was part of their American experience, and that's what the pushback is now.
I get it. I get it. But also,
would you prefer
does dwelling on it help?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Because okay.
Can I explain why?
Sure, yeah.
Dwelling on it does help because it is important to realize why people are in the places they are now, and then you can make a plan forward. Because if you're just like, a lot of times people have just been blamed for their station in life just because that is their station in life. And it's important to acknowledge how they got there, and now you can make with that context, you can make a plan that will help them in the way they can be helped.
Who's making the plan?
Dude, anybody who's fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's just important to have context if you're trying to help people, if you're trying to push forward. It is important to have the context of why we are where we are.
Sure.
Yeah.
Context's important. I agree with that. I guess this is just philosophically how I view it differently, but in terms of the thinking in terms of the individual versus the collective. That's the fundamental, I think, difference.
Yeah, that is.
Because like I would want to say that I think it's the dignity of the individual,
Yeah, man, but the individual is
take ownership of their own life, despite all of how much the deck is stacked against them.
You have to realize how much rarer that is than the experience of the collective, though.
Sure, I mean, yeah. And once that's acknowledged, I guess I would say there's like a shitty situation. The dust is settled, and there's like people of varying whatevers of means and horrible shit. Once that's been established, then look, what can you do? Everybody has to fight for themselves at some point, right? At an individual level.
Why?
Because that's how life is.
Does it have to be?
I don't know.
It's worth giving it a try, right? Like
well, we have tried collectivist ideas, and they didn't work.
Not really in America.
They killed a lot of people.
Not really in America.
Because it was who was planning for the collective on its behalf, and it was like, no, people as individuals needed to do it.
Yeah, man, and a lot of people starved under this individualist approach. A lot of people died in the minefields. A lot of people fucking died.
Yeah, sure, a lot of people, but hundreds of millions of people. The numbers are insane under communism.
The numbers are insane under capitalism too. We just don't count them the same way, dude.
Right, because it's way more.
No, it's not.
Dude.
It's not.
Dude.
Though. It is not.
Dude.
Though. It is not, though.
Dude.
It is not, though.
100 million people, communism's death.
Dude, we're just not counting it. How many people died?
100 million people died under capitalism?
Yes. I will say that.
Okay.
How many people died because they didn't have money for food? How many people died because they didn't have access to healthcare?
How many people got shot in the head because of capitalism?
I mean, still plenty. Cartels are like the fucking purest form of capitalism.
No.
Yes.
Cartels are...
it's
a black market.
It's a black market is a free market.
Which is a black market is regulated by violence. So,
but
that's what you get. Guns.
But like that is a capitalist enterprise.
Would be regulated by a military and government. But,
yeah, man, it's military versus paramilitary, dog.
Right, but
you get what I'm saying? Like
I do.
How many people died in the name of oil in Afghanistan and Iraq?
Yeah, not 100 million. I'm just saying, dude.
I mean, that number was over fucking so many years, and we just have not been counting deaths in the same way.
But they're political deaths, which is, to me, more horrifying.
Life is political.
No, but that's like saying a politician can come to your house and shoot you in the head if he doesn't like you. I mean, that's fucked under communism. That's fucked.
But that's also...
and the guy, you know...
But that's also not what communism is. That's authoritarianism. That's different.
Right. Well, I'm saying communism always deteriorates to authoritarianism. That would be my thesis. And but yeah, I could be wrong.
I think capitalism's authoritarian in a different way, though.
I think capitalism also deteriorates into a bad place.
Yeah. Actually, fascism is the fail-safe for capitalism.
Yeah, maybe. Fascism is communism and capitalism combined.
No, it's authoritarianism and capitalism combined. It's
right, because communism...
You need to stop using the term communism for interchangeably with communism, because it's not the same thing.
Communism and communism?
Communism and authoritarian... Oh, fuck you. All right, you want to say goodbye to the nice people?
No, not yet. Not yet. I don't want people to think we're mad at each other or anything. I like talking.
I'm enjoying this conversation, yeah.
You're annoyed with it?
I'm enjoying this conversation.
Okay, good. Yeah,
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, dude. I don't talk politics that much.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just like...
How do you feel about Jerry Springer dating that fucking teenager?
Wait, I thought Jerry Springer died.
No, sorry. Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, Jerry Seinfeld.
Dating that fucking teenager.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting.
That's a very libertarian thing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, I love Jerry, so I'll be like, yeah, it's fine. But it is interesting. I wonder about dating younger girls.
When you say younger, you mean like that young?
Oh, I guess I wasn't even about the 17 versus 18. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
I don't know, man. I can't
relate. I was
relate
more interested in like what kind of temperament guy would want to date a girl that young? Like, what is it about Jerry that, like, you know what I mean? Like, is it immaturity? Is it like, oh, I need somebody that hot? Is it like I'm not mature enough to date a woman of my maturity level and age? Mm-hmm. Like, why does Leo date 25-year-olds? What do you think it is about him?
I don't know. I haven't dissected him.
Yeah, not maybe Jerry, but in general, because
I mean, like, there are just people who are pedophiles. That is also a thing.
Yeah, but that's not pedophilic. An 18-year-old woman?
17 when they started.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Legally,
it's not like
legally.
It's not like a 7-year-old.
Right.
I'm not trying to make an argument for pedophilia.
You're not trying to, but you are.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't fucking talk to anybody too young. It doesn't make sense. I can't have a conversation. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you connect with Gen Z?
Not at all.
Yeah. I feel like I kind of do.
All right.
That's so dumb. I don't. I'm not, obviously. God damn it. I don't mean to say that I'm like fucking trying to connect with
and
you.
Then the real libertarian comes out.
Yeah, because a lot of them, they are more actually libertarian.
Libertarians, well, no, libertarians are, Gen Z is also to the left quite a bit.
I see a lot to the right.
What?
I see a lot of them to the right.
They're the both. It's
they're not either. That's what they say. They don't subscribe to either. Like the whole thing about Gen Z is to not let people figure out what they are.
Yeah, but they're also kids. They haven't figured it out yet.
Right, but they're also like I think they're also trying to like not be pigeonholed. The ones I've talked to. I mean,
I guess I don't know. I don't really talk to them that much. I just look at the data.
I mean, the only ones I've talked to are like younger comics and people like into crypto.
Wow, that's dumb.
And they're, but they're also very entrepreneurial and they like to do side hustles
that is like a selection bias though.
It is a selection bias.
Yeah, 100%. If you're talking to people into crypto, they're gonna be a little bit.
Well, they're not all into crypto. I'm just trying to think of a few examples. Crypto, TikTok, whatever. But like, I heard somebody do a bit about this, And it was about how Gen Zs will change the hashtags that they use to not let the algorithm pick it up. Like instead of sex, they'll say segs, seggs, or like they'll say things that aren't, instead of porn, they'll say corn.
Yeah, I thought that's like just to like stop the censors.
Censors as well. Yeah, I heard this angle on this bit was claiming that it's also to not allow the algorithm to like pigeonhole. Like their whole thing is being alt. Like you think we're young and no, we're not. We'll go with Trump on this issue. Oh, you think we're alt right, Trump? No, we'll go with Biden on this issue. Like I don't know, or we'll go with. I'm just making a statement.
Yeah, man.
Words. I don't know. But I feel like they're smarter than people give them credit for. Like always. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because the temptation is always like this generation to be like, oh, the fucking millennials, they don't know. Oh, the millennials will be like, oh, the fucking Gen Zs. Am I boring you, Mohammad?
No, is this a candle?
Yeah.
Huh.
Everything here has a sentimental value. This was a candle that was at a birthday party that my friends threw for me.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd never had a birthday party thrown for me, and they did one.
Did you grow up Jehovah's Witness?
Well, I shouldn't say that. I had one as a kid.
Yeah.
But as an adult, you never have a birthday. And I was like, dude, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that was that.
What is this?
The dinosaur? Well, this is... we had a date with a girl at a science museum. Mm-hmm. And she and I were...
How long ago was this?
I don't know. We're not seeing each other anymore.
Oh, it was recent?
Yeah, pretty recent.
Oh, boy.
I don't think we are. This episode will come out in a few weeks, so I don't know. Mm. But yeah, we had a great time, and we were dating for like a month, and then it kind of fizzled.
What happened? Did you share your political opinions?
Actually, dude? Okay, I can share this, because like... Yeah. She got mad at me because I said something jokingly about homeless people, and she like... took offense.
I mean, I would get mad at that too.
But dude, I was fucking kidding. I was like, all I said was, I don't get why homeless people choose to be homeless.
They don't.
Like, why would you choose that?
Right, as if
That's
it's a
all
choice.
I said.
Well, is the joke that it's what is the joke here? Is it the joke is is the joke that you're confused and you think it's a choice?
Right. Yeah.
The joke's on you.
The joke is and she said, are you serious? You're kidding, right? And I was like, no, I'm dead serious.
Oh, that's the issue, man. Just fucking don't be a troll to a girl you're dating. That's the fucking issue.
I was kidding.
No. I get the first joke. That's fine.
Yeah.
When you take that step forward, you're being a dick.
Yeah, for sure. And she did like, yeah. And then I tried to walk it back after that. And she wouldn't let me. And she's like, no, you actually are kind of mean. And I was like, no, I'm fucking kidding. I was like, obviously... Yeah, I feel bad for the homeless, obviously. I mean, some are annoying. You know? And then I tried to keep going. I tried to make it a little bit.
Yeah, man.
She didn't appreciate it.
I mean,
and
I understand.
She also said it was her time of the month at the time. And that's honest to God. So it was the worst time for me to pick a fight.
And you admit that's what you were doing. You were picking a fight, yeah.
Right, but then I'm also kind of convicted. Like you saw how we like talked about real political shit, and we kind of got serious for a second.
Yeah,
kind of the same thing happened. So then I started to actually try and defend my beliefs about incentives and capital. And she's way smarter than me.
Yeah,
swear to God,
obviously.
I mean, she's legit. Like she is so fucking smart. Yeah. She's a professor at a prestigious university in Manhattan, and a composer.
Yeah,
and
but she wanted to say her full name. You're giving so much information.
I know. I love her. She's great. She's fucking great. We had a disagreement about something.
Also, you were being a dick about it.
I was being a dick.
It's important to acknowledge.
She's fucking awesome. But so anyway, so she got mad, and it was like she just kicked my ass in the argument because at debate she's better.
Yeah,
like rhetorically, her skills are better.
Well, because her opinions are better too.
No. Well, yeah, she's nicer, but yeah. So it was like, even if I could have won that, I couldn't win it, so I just shut down. That was one argument. That wasn't why we stopped seeing each other. But yeah, that's the dinosaur. That's the dinosaur. All of these have little things.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I love
Do you have anything you could donate?
I have this dead vape.
Yeah. Oh, you have a dead vape?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Oh, dude, I quit vaping as of this recording. I hope I quit for good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vaping's very, very addicting, dude. It's very bad. I hope this has been recording the whole time.
Yeah, it's been looking like it is.
Yeah. My volume is just a little lower, but that's okay. We'll adjust it in post.
Sure.
Yeah. What is something you want to do in comedy that you haven't done yet? Creatively. Do you have any comedy goals?
To be the best ever.
Best ever.
Yeah.
Mohammad Patel. Best ever.
Yeah.
Like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
The greatest.
Yeah.
I am the greatest. Do you think if you became the greatest, you'd ever admit that you were the greatest?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's how you stop being great.
But then are you, though?
Doesn't matter.
Because you got to say it.
No, dude. It's I don't care about being the greatest. I want that to be my pursuit, though.
Okay, so let's say if you are the greatest, would you still talk to little open micers?
Yeah. There's still people.
For sure. Would you ever big time people?
What does that mean?
Be like, I don't have time for you. Be like, yeah.
Well, depends. Do I have time for them? Because if I got something, if I got somewhere to be or something,
Yeah, that makes more sense.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have a hard time with that conceptually.
What?
You know what I mean? Because you want to be good at comedy. You want to be great at comedy.
Yeah.
Every person who does stand-up should think that on some level.
Right.
I want to be great.
Yeah.
But then just admitting that in your own head is like... There's something about comedy that makes... Like, to be good at comedy is to be nice and likable and a good person, I think. So how can you be great and also a good person and worthy of all the attention that you're going to get as a great comedian? Because a part of me is like, you're a piece of shit if you're famous, by definition. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You know what I mean? How do people live with that?
How do they sleep at night?
Right.
How do they sleep at night?
It's almost like you have to like fucking have your life torn apart every couple of years just to stay likable.
Yeah, sure. Or, you can just stay humble the whole time.
Yeah, but eventually, like, you're still getting your dick sucked pretty objectively. You know what I mean?
Sure, man.
It's like, how do you reconcile that ego, the desire to be the greatest ever? Not hating on that. It's a good goal.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just get in my, like, sometimes, I don't know, I'll get in a loop of thought in my own head, and it's hard to reconcile.
Where the fuck did I put my cell phone?
I don't know.
It's underneath me.
Do you think I'm overthinking it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Just checking the time. You ready already to be done?
About, yeah. No, I just have to cook tonight and shit, man.
What time is it?
It's 8:11.
Damn.
Yeah.
Still early. What's your favorite place in the world?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati?
Ohio, yes.
Yeah? Why?
So many of my best friends are there, man.
Okay. Why do you do comedy?
I don't know, man. I'm needy. Yeah, I don't know. I like doing it. Enjoy it. Lost without it, maybe even.
Lost without it?
I think so, yeah. I don't know what else I would be fucking doing.
When's the last time you took a break?
COVID.
Okay. Did you feel spirally? Like you spiraled out of...
Yeah, man. I went to mental hospital and shit.
Fuck, you did?
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
But yeah. During that time, yes.
Yeah. No, I feel that too, man.
The fucking name of the podcast, man.
What's that?
It's the fucking name of the podcast.
Yeah, you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You get it. Yeah. Well, it's the same thing I was just telling you about with like you want to be great, right?
Yeah.
But like you have that tension. Like I wanted to do it, but I also didn't want to do it.
Were you talking about killing yourself?
No, but like making a podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you want to put yourself out there, but you simultaneously don't. So you're like so torn about it.
Right.
And eventually you're like, well, if I don't do it.
Well, like, I don't have any clips on Instagram or anything, or like TikTok or anything. I'm so self-conscious about that.
Right. Yeah, me too. I mean, I have a shit ton. I have tons of clips. We have tons of clips.
I don't.
You just make them. I just assume if we're laughing about something and it's like about not more than just me, then it's like not that. It's fine. Say it's fine.
It's fine.
Thank you.
I just don't like.
I needed you to say that. You just don't like.
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't like how I look or sound on camera or in audio.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like it.
People like you.
Yeah, fine.
People laugh.
I guess.
Yeah. See, if you're gonna be the greatest, you gotta be a little more confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
you want to end this so bad.
You
gotta vape.
That's. I mean, there's more to that than.
What's your favorite movie? I'm gonna ask you more questions.
I got several. I really like. I really enjoyed Everything Everywhere All at Once. That's a recent one.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, it's really good.
What's it about again?
Chinese dysfunctional families.
Okay, all in subtitles.
No, it's in English.
It's in English. Okay, shit. Yeah. Okay, I gotta watch it.
I mean, that's barely what it's about, but that's what it's at its core.
Okay. Give me another one.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Dude. Good pick.
Yeah.
That's my dad's favorite movie.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, what do you like about that one?
Well, I mean, I got a classics degree, so I like that it's a retelling of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
The soundtrack is good. I just like the essence of it, man.
The Soggy Bottom Boys.
Soggy Bottom Boys.
That's not actually George Clooney singing.
No, it's not. It's not. He wanted it to be, but he couldn't get it good enough.
Right. You can tell it's not him.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell he's lip syncing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is an excellent movie.
Yep. I love John Turturro.
John Turturro?
Yeah, he was in it.
Yeah. John Goodman?
John Goodman's in it, yes.
Yeah. Very funny. I like the politicking in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's very funny. Like, yeah. Oh, God, it's fucked up, too. They're part of the Klan.
They're not.
Well, one of the politicians was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them still are.
A lot of them. Yeah. And then the Klansman lost. Yeah, all right. We don't have to talk about this. You don't want to riff anymore. I understand. Well, Mohammad, this was a fun interview.
I had fun.
This was fun.
I
thought this was interesting.
I had fun, too.
I think it started out clunky and awkward. And
then we got arguing. And then
we argued. And then you got legitimately mad because I called him Mohammad instead of Mohammed. And then we talked politics. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I had a good time, dude.
I had a good time, too.
It was good catching up. Yeah, I hadn't seen you in a few weeks. So.
Yeah. And again, I'm not leaving because I'm bored.
No, I understand. No, sometimes you just got to call it. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Some of these episodes, dude, we've like let it go like over 2 hours. 3 hours. I think we've done almost 3 hours before.
That's awesome.
And at a certain point, you got to be like, all right.
Yeah, I think this is a quality amount of time.
This is, yeah. Hour 18.
Yeah.
That's plenty. That's good. It's another episode.
All right, well, thanks, man.
All right, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Shout out where all your shit is. Can you say do you have any like YouTube channel, Instagram?
At Sensi Mo on Instagram. There's no clips, and the pictures are fairly old. And I don't have a YouTube channel.
You don't have a YouTube channel? So all we have to shout out is your Instagram.
I don't have a TikTok.
Why not?
I don't know how to do that, man.
All right.
Yell my name in the streets.
All right. Modest guy.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Ain't got no more bows to run. Once that day was done. Ain't got no bows to run. Once that day was done. Ain't got no more bows to run. Once that day was done.